and welcome, Lynx here. It's another episode of Sakura Forest Girls. We are after completing one route. Today we will clear another. Of course, we are able to clear it in one short episode because we'll be skipping all that we've seen. So if you are fresh to the video, go to the playlist, which I provided the link in the description, of course. But today, let's try getting another ending. Let's get to the video. Let us get onto the journey where we will skip quite a little bit. Basically, you know, skipping mode it is, and we'll only play through the parts where that we haven't gotten through. And let's check out the other achievements and other routes, because there are two more. One of them is basically achievable through what I did already. And what I did already is pretty much, I would say, Aiyana's ending. Given that we are kind of dating her, I would say. I mean, what else would you say about that, right? Then again, I feel like out of the three characters we had here, like, Yaya speaks the most to me. Then again, Aiyana is awesome as well. Is it weird that I like this character difference? It's kind of weird that I like complete opposites, not something in between, right? Like, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it works for me like this somehow. You do know for that I don't like sadistic things. Okay, so over here I think I said previously that she's a pervert. Let's go with the other option this time.
Maybe I've got the wrong idea, but are you trying to flirt with me? My, so you finally figured it out, have you? You're not as dense as you look. Or indeed, often act.
And we can skip now, apparently. And there is a lot of skidded. Okay, so over here I was like, I don't care what you think. Now we will be like, you know,
I'd like it if you praised me too. You know, it's not like I really care what you think.
Wait, did I click? Oh, it's...
Of course not. I would never be so presumptuous to believe that. But, well,
I scratch my cheek with one finger. My face stinks pink.
You've been working pretty hard to satisfy your ridiculous requests. I think it might be nice if you praised me a little too. I see. So this is the cause of your distemper. It's because you are jealous?
Maia giggles.
Well, never you fret, my dear Yaya. You may not be a talented culinaria like Aiyana, but you take me quite the comfortable chair. I could tell you working hard to appease me. It is appreciated. Really? I'm glad. Thank you, mister. No, wait!
I cut myself off, my flushed face turning redder still.
I don't am happy about that. I don't really want to be your chair. Really?
Maia raises an eyebrow.
That is a shame, when you did such a good job at it. I would not be all that opposed to sing up on you again, should you like it. There is no way I liked it. But for the present, I'm rather tired.
Maia yawns and reclines in her chair, all the while calling, and we can skip. I did not notice. Maybe I am a bit jealous. Oh, I did not say... Wait, I said I'm not jealous at all previously? I don't remember. Oh, because it was about Maia. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe I'm a bit jealous about Maia, let's say. Maybe I'm a bit jealous of both Maia and Aiyana. Oh, okay, makes sense. They sure look cozy, curled up together like that. I feel like I've been left out in the cold. I kind of want to join in. But I could never admit that. Not to that weak twitch.
I wish you wouldn't make moaning noises like that.
I harem with my arms crossed.
It's so awkward, you must be doing it on purpose, to make me uncomfortable. Doing what on purpose?
Skipping, because we've covered that text. I'm sorry. Honestly, if you want to see the rest, so pretty much what we are not covering over here, playlist. It will jump out at some point of the video in the right corner as well of the video. But you can click there as well and go there and get to the playlist, and all the episodes for Sakura Forest Girls are there. If you want other Sakura games, go to the YouTube page of mine, playlists, and there's everything there. Anyway, I don't want Maia corrupting Aiyana. That's pretty much what I chose before as well. I think we said this one as well. Aiyana will get hurt. And we are skipping quite... I don't remember what I said here. Maia had it coming. This is the... pillow incident. Boom, she had it coming. I'm a bit more awake now, and Aiyana explains our new living conditions be, but I don't feel endless guilt about my actions. Maia is so incredibly irritating. She deserves a bloodied nose or two. No, she doesn't. But yeah, she caused it with a pillow. For more details, again, playlist. Not that she has two noses.
Why are you complaining so much?
I look at Maia, my eyebrows are raised.
You're a witch, aren't you? Can you heal your nose with magic? My, how callous you are. Do you not have any sympathy for my plight? None whatsoever. I thought you would have any sympathy for me when I'm the one who'd been hurt. No.
Maia tats.
That is not true. I'm not as weak as you seem to think. You are being very cruel, little warrior. I feel almost like crying, but that would sully my makeup. This is the most vexing. But at the very least, your company is not boring. It is far from it, not in fact. You have lived under my roof for only a brief time, yet you have provided me with ample entertainment.
And we skip. Did you enjoy that story, Yaya?
Not really. What? No.
I glance away, a blush spreading across my cheeks.
I don't really care about stories or anything, just a bit weird. Really no. That is funny.
Maia titters.
You speak as though you cannot stand me, but your expression tells a different tale. If you do not like my stories, surely you would not smile so when I tell them.
True.
I wasn't smiling. You still are. You really are bad at masking your emotions. Ooh. What? No way.
I press one hand against my traitor's mouth. I can't quite believe it myself, until I've double-checked, but Maia is right. My lips have been pulled into a wide smile during the last 20 minutes or so. I pout.
Why am I so transparent? I rather like it. It makes you most amusing to observe. I do so love how you try to act stoic despite your excitable nature. It is an exercise in futility, of course. But watching your failures will never stop entertaining me. Hey!
I shoot my skull over the twin peaks of my knees. The three of us, Maia, Aiyana, and I, are sitting outdoors upon a complex woven rug. And we can skip now. A little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's help Aiyana as well here, yay!
And over here I think we have to do a different choice as far as I remember. Because I believe I said just Aiyana here, right? We are being with both of them. I've never done anything like this before with one woman, let alone two, but it feels surprisingly good. Yes, Yaya does. Aiyana's soft moves are to die for, and Maia looks more attractive than ever beneath the sunlight. They're both so pretty, I'm starting to feel lightheaded. I want to indulge in these newfound feelings, confusing though they are, even more. Maybe I should offer to get even more intimately involved in all of this.
Do you want me to touch Aiyana too?
Perhaps. Who knows? Find out. I think you look adorable. And apparently, right here. Right here, I actually kind of messed up, by the way. Anyway.
How charming. I do so love a happy ending. I'm very pleased for the pair of you, although...
Maia glanced between the two of us, her eyes shimmering in the firelight.
I must admit I'm feeling somewhat left out. You girls haven't forgotten about me, have you? Don't I deserve some words of thanks for helping you find your friend? Yeah.
Aiyana steps back from me, flustered and adjusts her hair and her clothes, examining Maia shyly. She says,
I do apologize. I was so relieved I forgot myself. Your help was really invaluable. I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart. Same here, I guess.
I murmur, my voice half obscured by the lowing of the wind and the crackling of the nearby blaze. My lips are still tingling from whence Aiyana pressed hers to mine, and my heart is beating like a drum within my breast. I feel so full of happiness. I'm afraid it might spill over with the slightest movement. It's hard for me to spare a thought for Maia given my current state. But the fact remains that she did help us. Were it not for her, we never would have learned where Koko is, and Aiyana, overcome with feeling, never would have pressed her lips to mine. She kissed me. Surely that means she cares for me?
Ahem!
I clear my throat, then observe Maia anew. Her hair shines in the mutable lights of the flickering fire, and her skin looks smoother than melted chocolate.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, and I know I acted rudely towards you, but I think I was wrong about you. You're not a bad person after all, just an unusual one. Thank you for helping us, I really do appreciate it.
I bow deeply. Maia asks, "Does Aiyana? I hope the gesture can convey the full depth of my feelings, even if my words cannot, but..."
My.
Maia titters.
Well, appreciate the sentiment. You do not need to scrape or grovel before me. You make me feel uneasy. Really?
I frown really much.
I assume you've been to that kind of thing. You always act so superior. But it's because I am superior. I'm well aware that my status is more exalted than that of an ordinary human. You do not need to remind me of it. Oh dear, I want to show you how grateful I was, but it seems I made a mistake. I'm sorry if that was not what you wanted. Indeed, it is not. Your gratitude is appreciated, but I would prefer being showered in affection of a different variety. What do you mean? Knowing you abandoned something lewd. How cruel you are, Miss Warrior. There is nothing at all lewd about the coming together of women such as ourselves. So it is lewd. I sigh. I should have known. What do you want me to do for you, Should I lick your toes? They're probably dirty, but I can come with at least that much. You did find Koko after all. As you said, you deserve some sort of reward. I don't much want to be used as a chair again, for that was humiliating. So, being sat on is a step too far for you, Miss Warrior, but you wouldn't mind trailing your tongue all across my tiny toes. Do you have a food fetish? No!
I retort, perhaps a bit too loudly, which makes Aiyana jump.
I mean, I don't think so. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about people's feet.
Unless we're talking about Aiyana's feet, I happen to find her toes very adorable indeed. The smooth curves of her soles are to die for. I don't think I'd mind licking them. In fact, it would be my honor. Maybe Maia's onto something when she says I have a foot fetish. Or maybe the excitement of the night's getting to my head. I'm not thinking all that clearly.
Foot fetish or no, I would not make you lick my feet clean. You might salivate at the prospect. I'm not salivating! But such administrations do little to quicken my pulse. I fear clumsy attempts would procure nothing from me but laughter. Doesn't mean that you're ticklish. I will neither confirm nor deny it.
Maia smiling enigmatically, as per usual, but I think she just let slip quite a crucial piece of information.
unflappable for my acts. It seems her feet are her weak spot. I never would have thought a woman like Maia would have such a sizable chink in her armor. My dog has awoken in the meantime. Anyway, I might have to take advantage of that someday.
And not wish you to worship my feet, nor to bow before me. Such displays of respect would feel inappropriate somehow. Inappropriate?
I snort.
Huh? Since when have you cared about that? You're one of the most inappropriate people I've met. I know, I'm aware of the hypocrisy, but for I enjoy teasing pretty girls, I no longer wish for you to demean yourself before me. Now that would be a first. It is strange for me too, but after watching you embrace one another so happily, I have come to a conclusion.
Maia inhales. When she next speaks, her voice is softer than per usual, quite devoid of its usual teasing tones. She sounds gentler, more compassionate, almost motherly.
I'm a selfish person. When I aided others in the past, it was only to alleviate my own boredom. I possessed no strong feelings towards any of the clients. I have lived alone for many years, and I believe this suited me. Until I met the pair of you. Unwittingly, I became entrenched in your lives. Your worries were mine, as were your hopes. I wanted you to find your friend, so that you could smile without restraint. And now that it has happened, I feel relieved on your behalf.
Maia draws in another breath, one hand resting upon her chest.
You girls are childhood friends. You've known one another for many years. And meanwhile, I'm a relative stranger. We have not spent much time together, but if I may, I would like it if you would allow me to share in your jubilation, not as your superior, but as your equal. I would like to be your friend. Or perhaps your lover. Do you think you would allow such a thing? I'm not lying when I say, I know not how that I really have grown to care for you. Maia.
Aiyana blinks, her eyes flashed. Shyly she observes Maia, her blue eyes bright in the burning blaze.
Are you trying to say that you love us? What? Really? There's no way. Well, I wonder.
Maia smiles somberly.
Love is something of a foreign concept to me, I'm afraid. I have lived many years, but I cannot confess to ever feeling such a tenderest emotions for another. The few relationships I have experienced have been brief and unsatisfying. I was quick to find faults and flaws, and soon I became tired of the whole thing.
Kind of same, except for one person.
I did not think I was capable of feeling love, not towards people who would use me for their own gain. I thought myself, you humans were all selfish and self-serving. But you girls have proven me wrong. Perhaps I could grow to love you in time. If you would let me, that is.
Maia's voice quivers when she posits the question to us, and her face flushes. It's rare for Maia to appear so unsure of herself. She seems almost like a different woman, one not so old, or nor so jaded. She's shrugged off all the pomp with which she once obscured herself. And beneath the grand act, I see Maia for what she is. She possesses untold magical powers, but she was born as a human just like Aiyana and I. She's not half so frightening as I once thought, and I think deep down she must have been lonely. She's been living in her hut for years, her only company that of people come to demand her advice. She doesn't have any real friends, and she's never been in love before. For all her airs and graces, she might be more inexperienced than I am. And this knowledge makes me care for Maia in a manner I never before knew I could. When we first met, I thought her unbearable. Now I think might be quite fond of her. She has a shy, insecure side, like another person. It's so adorably human I can't help but smile.
Of course we'll let you love us, won't we, Aiyana?
Aiyana nods as I knew she would, smiling gently all the while.
I'm flattered that you have grown to care for us so deeply, Miss Witch. No, Maia! I'm unsure if we are worthy of your actions, being two very ordinary humans. But I'm pleased to hear you say such kind words. If being with us can alleviate your loneliness, then we shall welcome you with open arms. I really do appreciate all the help you have given us, and I really do care for you. Same here. If Aiyana has no problems, then neither do I. I've got to say, though, this is pretty strange. I never knew you had such a cute side.
I lope over to Maia, then roughly ruffle the top of her head, as she so often did to me in the past.
I can't wait to hear all the cute sounds you make. I bet they'll sound really adorable. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo.
She's turning into Maia now. First key, achievement unlocked. Anyway.
Aiyana! Yaya! Oh, Yaya!
I press my lips to Aiyana's over and over again. Her mouth is soft and warm, and when I nip her lower lip, she whimpers. Our tongues coil together, and I drink her saliva. Of course you would mention it again. Damn you, wing cloud! I'm sure this is my imagination, but it tastes sweet. My heart pounds all the while, and my whole body tingles. My toes, which are bare, curl against the grass, which tickles my soles. And I'm most against my mouth. Her notes are mostly muffled by my tongue, but she sounds no less adorable. I want to keep touching and kissing her and adoring her. I've dreamed about this for so long, and now it's finally happening. We really are together.
You both look very lovely. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Is it me or Maia's, like, way she looks in this CG especially looks different compared to the others? Even like to the way she looks in like normal scenes, right? It's kind of different right now. Maybe it's me. Anyway,
I only hope you can spare a few kisses for me.
But we're not alone together. Maia is here too. Her chest is pushed against my back and her arms are looped about my middle. She tries kisses against my neck while her chest pushes insistently against the curve of my spine. Maia is so close to me I can smell her. A heady floral aroma rolls off her fluffy hair, which further serves to addle my senses. My scent is mingled with that of burning wood as the bonfire behind us continues to blaze. The heat of the fire warms my skin, as do Aiyana's kisses and Maia's caresses. It feels like I'm being enveloped from all sides. I melt beneath waves of pleasure, sighing and moaning as my lips meet Aiyana's over and over again. Our tongues tangle together, and I drink up her saliva like a nectar. Why would you say that? The three of us are still in our ritual clothes. The unfamiliar fabric which drapes me flutters in the breeze, as does my hair. The golden coins about my head clink. They feel cool against my flushed skin. I'm dressed in clothes I would never normally wear, doing something I've hitherto only fantasized of. Interesting. It really does feel like a dream.
You two are so cute. I could watch you all night. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wonder if I can tease any more cries from you.
Hey! But I know as my fingers sink to my skin that it isn't. This is my newfound reality. After a long journey replete with hardship, Aiyana and I were finally able to locate Koko. Swept away by relief, Aiyana pressed her lips to mine. She confided in me her feelings, and so too did Maia. Aiyana loves me, and I think Maia does too. I'm still not entirely sure when it comes to that witch, and I don't know if she is either. Her words are slippery and she's hard to read.
Your skin is soft and plush, Yaya. Kneading it is so fully fun. I feel like I'm baking bread.
But her actions speak for themselves. She continues to caress me while my mouth seeks out Aiyana's with mounting desperation. I didn't expect this night to conclude as it has, but I'm happy nonetheless. I have not felt this relaxed in a long while, and I owe it both to Aiyana and Maia. I do care about them. And we skip. And we go on a journey together. Together as a harem, I guess. A triangle It's not really a harem triangle, right? I think. And with that, we have another ending. The harem ending, I guess, as one would possibly call it. For it might be also considered like just triangle ending. Still, it was a pretty good one. It was a pretty good one. Anyway, one more. Tomorrow. Definitely coming out tomorrow. And if you still like this one, consider using the free options of, you know, liking, subscribing, commenting, going to my socials, and that's about it. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next one as well. Bye bye.